Hey, welcome back to M Hood Fishing. How about some afternoon delight? No, that's not what I'm talking about. We're gonna go catch some fish. Now, I've been working most of the day, like a good part of the day. I was out working with a friend, helping him out, doing a lot of heavy lifting. Almost didn't have enough time to come do this. I almost don't have enough time to do this. I have very little time left, very little daylight left. But it's about 4:30, 4:45. Got enough time to catch a fish. So we're in City Park here in New Orleans, and given the current situation, this park is busy. There's a lot of people here. So I came to the closest bit of water that's not crowded with people. So we're over here behind the dog park. We're coming up behind the Grodat. There's a baseball field right here. If you fish this area, you might know where I'm at by now. So we're gonna do this water back here behind Grodat. We're gonna look for bass. Got something I picked up at the store last night. That was fun. Walmart was fun last night. How about we do this spot right here? There's a nice series of trails back behind here. You can fish and not be bothered. So today is Sunday, March the 15th. And you know what's going on, right? It's getting pretty serious. This looks like a good spot to start. There's a little bit of activity. Let's get into what I bought last night. All around the country, people are panic shopping, but they're not panic shopping for Strike King shimmy sticks. It's a Senko. This one is watermelon red and black. I'll give that a go. I think that is going to be an excellent color for this bit of water back here. We'll see how this works, but we might have to go darker, and we have some darker Senkos. That's what we're doing today. We're Senko fishing. Let's get one of these out, check it out. Looks like a pretty decent pour. So I'm gonna Texas rig this weightless. I got an /3 offset worm hook here. We want to barely nose hook this, but we want to center the point of the hook on the seam of the bait. Oh, this feels like a pretty decent plastic. It had a lot of resistance getting that point in there. That's good. Maybe it won't tear up so easy. Okay, now we're totally straight here, and we need to keep going straight. So again, when we give this a little slack so we can text pose this, we want to put the point of the hook back through that line, that seam there, if you can see it. And we want to come up the other side as straight as possible on the line on the other side, the seam. And that's looking good. Nice. You can fish these all kinds of ways, but given this water back here, I'd prefer to do this weedless. Whoa, could I not be any louder? I'm kind of hopping this along a little slow. Give it some shakes. Let it sit. I can even pick it up like that, give it a nice jerk, and then it'll slowly sink. I'm just gonna shake it along the bottom a little bit, picking it up every now and then letting it sink. I may have chose the wrong bank to fish because of the sunshine. If it clouded up, my confidence would be a little higher. But we don't have long till we start losing light. That's probably when it's really going to turn on. But as I move down this lagoon, the situation's going to change. I'm going to come into better cover. Fishing cheap real estate right now. I'm all the way up behind Grodat. I'm actually in Grodat. So I've been fishing this bait for over an hour, and I haven't even had one bite. Just doesn't seem like anything's interested in it. It might because it's not dark enough. The water is a little dirty. So we're gonna go with a Gary Yamamoto. It's basically June bug black. Could be the same scenario as a few days ago when I was out here at a different part. Bass could be underneath the weed chasing the bait around, and the gar are out here knocking it off, because it looks like gar activity out this way, but I see the occasional activity up under here and the bait fish running out from it. Could be gar up under here too. So this is Sylvania, I think, right? It's a small weed, but it densely packs in. So this is really choked over here, but somehow I was able to punch through with that Senko weightless. It's not real deep water. I've got 1 foot on the pipe here and 1 foot on the boom. I'm done for if I step off this boom, because this mud is sinky. Oh. There we go. Got him. Yes. Oh, he was right on the edge of that boom. Get him to me, because I can't step off the boom. That is a decent bass. That's pretty awesome. See if I can deal with you without getting 4 feet in the mud up past my knees. Nice. Just had to have patience to get you, buddy. Yeah, you're right. You're chunky and pretty. Awesome. Check that out. All right, we're gonna let this one go. He's better than a pound, I bet you. Whoa. No Senko. Damn it, we gotta turn around. All right, since I'm fishing an area for bass that has heavy gar activity, we're going to go with a, there we go. We're gonna go with a cheaper bait. We're not going to use the Gary Yamamoto's because they're expensive, and there's probably no reason to use expensive baits here. We're going to use these humdinger things, Yum Dingers, June bug. Looks like a decent bait. Let's see if it works. I've never fished these before. Nice and oily. All right, again, I'm gonna just ride this bait slowly along the boom here. This bait feels much lighter than the last one, than the Gary Yamamoto Senko that I was just using. There we go. Oh, little one. Just a little guy. Nice. Now we know the yum works. I can't remember the last time I caught a fish on a yum bait. I have a ton of them in there. Well, I have a ton in my collection. They're cheap. There you go. Go home. Different side. It's a little more of a comfortable position over here, and see how productive it is. There we go. Another little guy. There he goes. Out of the 3 Senkos that I fished today, I was really impressed by the Yum Dinger, the June bug. Now, the first one, its action was okay, but the Gary Yamamoto and the Yum Dinger, in my opinion, after fishing all 3 baits today, the Yum Dinger had better action than the Strike King, and so did the Gary Yamamoto. Now, I thought the color of the Strike King Senko was going to be good for here, watermelon red with black, but I didn't get any interest in it. The black June bug, Black Magic I think it's actually called, by Gary Yamamoto, worked really, really well, but so pricey, so pricey. The Yum Dinger was a good alternative. Caught 2 fish on that. Fishing wasn't that great back here, but I'm happy that I caught 3 fish and no fish, so there you go. But I'm losing the light, and I have a feeling because of the warmer temperatures lately that it's about to get bitey back here, mosquitoes and whatnot. So let's end it here and start something else somewhere else. See how that goes. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next time. All right.